Hello everyone, welcome to Tennis Fan Video. Eala defeated Julia Grabher 6-4, 6-3 in the first round of the Linz Open. The ever-popular Filipina was made to work hard for her place in round 2. Grabher earned herself breakpoint after breakpoint, but could only convert 1 of 10 as she lost her 10th consecutive match at her home tournament. Picking up the win, Eala delivered her thoughts during her post-match interview. Eala says she was proud of her intensity in tough first-round win. "I think I kept the intensity well throughout the match," said Eala. "She's a very intense player and has really good shots. I'm really happy with the win." Eala versus Julia Grabher. Match stats. Stats. Eala. Julia Grabher. Aces. 0. 3. Double faults. 3. 3. First serve percent. 60%. 55%. Win percent on first serve. 68%. 69%. Win percent on second serve. 63%. 57%. Break points. 3 out of 7. 1 out of 10. Eala versus Julia Grabher. Match stats. Eala was then asked about her Filipino fans, who were in fine voice on Tuesday afternoon. "It means so much," she said, before speaking to them in her native language. The 20-year-old finished her post-match interview by thanking the Austrian locals for being so welcoming. "I think it's amazing. I'm really happy with how they welcomed me and welcomed the Filipinos. I guess we match really well because there are a lot of them here," said Eala. "I'm really thankful for the hospitality. I hope to discover your culture more and have some fun on the court." Eala will try to have more fun on court when she returns for round 2, but who will she play? Jelena Ostapenko awaits Eala in Linz Open second round. Next up for Eala is a tricky test against the 2017 French Open champion, Jelena Ostapenko. Seeded 4th, Ostapenko received a bye into the second round and is therefore yet to play her first match on clay this year. Ostapenko and Eala have met twice before, at the Miami Open and Eastbourne Open last year. Eala won their first encounter in straight sets, 7-6, 7-5, earning her a maiden win over a former Grand Slam champion. Then, in Eastbourne, Eala fought back from a 0-6 deficit to lead Ostapenko 0-6, 6-3, 3-2. She then advanced to the quarterfinals when Ostapenko retired due to injury. Only time will tell if the world number 46 can extend her winning record against Ostapenko to 3-0, but you certainly won't want to miss any of the action. Eala and Ostapenko will meet for a third time on Wednesday, April 8th. Eala wins her 6th match on clay. Eala's first-round win in Linz was her 6th career triumph in a WTA Tour match on clay. The Filipina is now 6-8 on what is arguably her weakest surface. Eala's WTA record on clay. Match. Opponent. Result. Score. 2026 Linz Open 1R. Julia Grabher. Win. 6-4, 6-3. 2025 French Open 1R. Emiliana Arango. Loss. 0-6, 6-2, 3-6. 2025 Italian Open 1R. Marta Kostyuk. Loss. 0-1, 1-6. 2025 Madrid Open 2R. Iga Swiatek. Loss. 6-4, 4-6, 2-6. 2025 Madrid Open 1R. Victoria Tomova. Win. 6-3, 6-2. 2024 French Open Q3. Julia Rira. Loss. 6-4, 6-7, 4-6. 2024 French Open Q2. Taylor Preston. Win. 4-6, 6-4, 7-5. 2024 French Open Q1. Yixian Ma. Win. 6-1, 6-1. 2024 Madrid Open 2R. Sorana Cîrstea. Loss. 3-6, 7-6, 4-6. 2024 Madrid Open 1R. Lesia Tsarenko. Win. 2-6, 6-4, 6-4. 2023 Madrid Open 1R. Tatiana Maria. Loss. 1-6, 1-6. 2022 Madrid Open Q1. Anna Bonder. Loss. 0-6, 0-6. 2021 Winners Open 2R. Mayar Sharif. Loss. 2-6, 2-6. 2021 Winners Open 1R. Paula or Micha? Win. 7-5, 6-2. She will be keen to improve upon that record in Linz and at the upcoming Stuttgart Open. After Qinwen Zheng withdrew, Eala was awarded a spot in the Stuttgart Open main draw. Joining the likes of Aryna Sabalenka, Iga Swiatek, and Coco Gauff in Germany, Eala will have an opportunity to test herself against the very best players in the women's game. The 2026 Stuttgart Open begins on Monday, April 13th. Alex Eala's clay comeback. A winning feeling and words straight from the court. It's a crisp morning in the European clay court season, and the familiar red dust of the court seems to whisper opportunity. For Alexandra Alex Eala, this is more than just another tournament. It's a proving ground, a stage where every point feels heavier, every rally longer, and every win that much sweeter. Today, she left that court with a triumphant smile, her first victory on clay this year, and an immediate reaction that revealed both relief and determination. As she left the baseline, racket in hand, sweat dripping down her face, Eala's eyes sparkled with the satisfaction of breaking a personal barrier. "Honestly, I feel amazing," she said, the words flowing as naturally as her ground strokes had in the match. Clay is always tricky. It's slower, it's demanding, and it tests your patience. Winning my first match here this year feels like all the hard work and training has paid off. Her win didn't come easy. Every point was a battle of strategy, footwork, and mental toughness. Clay courts are notorious for their unpredictability. Balls bounce higher and slower, matches last longer, and even small errors are magnified. For young players like Eala, these courts are both a teacher and a test. "I knew it wasn't going to be an easy match," she continued, still catching her breath. "My opponent was strong, and I had to focus on staying consistent, moving well, and hitting my shots at the right moments. I just tried to stay in the moment and play each point like it mattered." Eala's fans have long admired her resilience, but it's on surfaces like clay where that quality truly shines. After a slow start to the season, many questioned how she would adapt to the demands of European clay. Today, she answered that question emphatically. Every cross-court forehand, every drop shot, every well-timed serve seemed to echo her growing maturity on the court. "I've been working a lot on my movement and patience on clay," she explained. "It's different from hard courts. You can't just rely on power. You have to construct points, think about placement, and anticipate your opponent's patterns. I feel like that work is starting to show." But beyond the technicalities, what stood out in her reaction was the emotional honesty. Eala didn't hide her joy, but she also acknowledged the challenges ahead. "I'm happy about today, but I know there's more work to do," she said with a reflective smile. "Clay is a long season. This is just one step, one match. I want to keep building, keep improving, and hopefully take this momentum into the next rounds." Her coach, who had been observing quietly from the sidelines, nodded in approval. The synergy between coach and player is vital, especially on clay, where tactics often outweigh sheer athleticism. Eala's reaction highlighted that partnership. Not just her personal triumph, but the shared effort of hours of training, strategy sessions, and mental preparation. "Every victory is a team effort," she emphasized. "My coach, my team, everyone supporting me, they all make a huge difference. I couldn't do this alone." What makes Eala's immediate reaction even more compelling is the blend of confidence and humility. She's aware of her potential, yet grounded enough to recognize that one win doesn't define a season. "It's exciting, yes, but I also know I can't get too comfortable," she admitted. Clay can be unpredictable. You have to respect every opponent, every match, and stay focused every day. That's the key. Her fans, both in the stands and online, were quick to celebrate her victory. But Eala remained measured. She knows the importance of momentum, of taking one match at a time. "I just want to enjoy this win for now, recharge, and then get ready for the next challenge," she said, her voice steady despite the adrenaline of victory. "The goal is always to keep learning, improving, and competing at my best." Even in the brief post-match interview, the way Eala carried herself told a story of maturity beyond her years. The clay court, often considered a battleground that separates raw talent from true champions, had met its match today, not only with her strokes but with her mindset. It was clear that this first win of the season was more than a scoreline. It was a statement. I feel like this win gives me confidence, she said, smiling. It reminds me that I can play well on clay, that I can handle the pressure, and that my preparation is paying off. I'm looking forward to what's next. In tennis, every surface tells a different story. On grass, the game is fast and fleeting. On hard courts, it's about precision and consistency. But on clay, it's about patience, strategy, and resilience. Alex Eala's immediate reaction captures that essence perfectly. Joy tempered with awareness, confidence balanced with humility, and a clear-eyed vision of the road ahead. As she walked off the court, racket slung over her shoulder, it was impossible not to feel that this was a defining moment in her clay court journey. Today, she won a match. Tomorrow, she aims to conquer a challenge. And for fans of this rising tennis star, her words and reactions are as inspiring as the points she scores, proof that talent, hard work, and the right mindset can turn even a grueling clay court battle into a moment of triumph. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.